By the way, LeBron with his third scoreless first half of his career. The last one was back in 2010.
Look at the net. Look what
Duncan Robinson. He ripped the net, as we used to say.
He tore it up. Get him. Look at that. That's courtesy of Duncan Robinson to start this quarter.
Long gun starts the second half, and that'll be deflating. LeBron penetrates, and Austin Reeves scores from the corner. Pistons 68, the Lakers 55. Danish Jenkins to the lane. Duncan Robinson with a shot fake, and now the shot, and he sticks it. Duncan Robinson, 7 from behind the long line. Reeves gets a high screen from Ayton. And the shot is short. They just took a point. LeBron saying, how many times can you make a decision? Well, Reeves buries both free throws. He has 13 points after a slow start. Gregory told you he'd be there before the game was over in the significant double digits. LaRavia with 4 points and now 3 fouls. Danish Jenkins to the baseline. Danish Jenkins got too deep. Ran out of real estate, nobody to pass it to, and it's out of bounds to the Lakers. Pistons 71, the Lakers 57. Just underway in the second half. Reeves to the basket. Dishes to Ayton. LeBron topside to Luka. Luka against Danish. Stops and fires and fills it up. Good-looking shot by Luka Doncic.
And they're jumping in front of him. He keeps the full concentration on the rim, so he's not bothered. It's just a matter of whether he's going to make it or miss it.
Good call, Gregory. He makes more than his share. We all know that. Duncan Robinson trapped in the corner, topside Tobias, shot clock at 3. He will fire. It is short. Long rebound to Danish Jenkins. Gives it up to Asar Thompson. Tobias to Duncan Robinson. 5 on the clock. Tobias Guns doesn't get it. DeAndre Ayton with a rebound to LeBron. Here he comes to forecourt. LeBron still has not scored in the ballgame. Whips it inside to Reeves. Great pass. And Austin Reeves did the rest.
George, he hasn't scored, but he's been responsible for 8 buckets. He's got 8 assists in this game, just playing it, doing other things.
He said yes, and Reeves did the rest. It's 71-61 now. The Pistons lead him. Danish to the lane. Danish stops and fires. It's off the heel. JD with a rebound. Duncan Robinson gives it up to Tobias for a corner 3, and it's through. Clutch shot after clutch shot after clutch shot by the Pistons in this one. They're up 74-61. Luka Doncic against Duncan Robinson. Poking at the ball. Luka to the lane. Misfires. Off the deck it comes to Asar. Lobs to JD. Touched it up a little too hard. No. LaBravia ahead to Luka. Lays it up. Lays it in. So it's 74-63 Pistons. Played about 4 minutes of the second half here in downtown Detroit.
You miss a layup, and then you give up a layup. How many times have you seen that happen, folks?
More than once. Here goes Tobias down the lane. Nice dish to Asar for a jam. 76-63. Perfect playmaking for Tobias. He has 3 assists, 5 rebounds, and 10 points. Luka down the lane. Luka stops and fires. Fills it.
I'd be concerned with how many times he's getting into the lane now off the dribble. You didn't see him in the lane a lot in the first half. He was forced to shoot it from way out.
Yeah. Tobias against him. Hands to Asar. Clock at 12. Deep to JD, and you get a patented Jalen Duren down deep deuce. He has a dozen. 78-65 Pistons. A miss for Luka.
That's what you want.
Yeah, he was outside, way outside. Duncan Robinson from the corner misses to LeBron. LeBron to forecourt. Still hasn't scored in the ball game. Thought about a 3, gives to Luka. His pass intended for LaRavia, picked off by Asar.
Numbers.
To Tobias. And the Jalen Duren in the corner to Danish Jenkins. Missed it, and the rebound comes to Luka Doncic. Ahead to Austin Reeves. Reeves on the drive, lays it up, lays it in, off the square. 78-67 advantage over the Lakers here in downtown Detroit. 6:20 left in the third. Tobias with a drive. Stops and fires. It won't go. Trying to flush it on the follow was Asar. Missed it, brought it down, lost it. Tobias picks it up. Corner dish to Danas Jenkins, and he delivers from distance. You know, that's a triple for Danas. He has 18.
At halftime, I talked to former Laker, two-time champion Michael Thompson, who does their broadcasting. George, he said he's very impressed with the Pistons. Why? Because they play so hard. You just saw an example of that a moment ago when the Pistons were on offense.
LeBron got his first hoop. That's what Kevin O'Neal, my buddy, longtime NBA and collegiate coach, said to me. These guys play so hard.
Yeah.
Coaches love it when the guys are working that hard. A block inside by LeBron on Paul Reed. Luke Kennard to Austin Reeves. Reeves against Tobias. They got plenty of shot clock. It's now 13. Reeves, topside LeBron. They give back to Reeves. This for three, and it's through. That's a routine they like. It's Reeves. No D whatsoever against him on a good-looking three. It's 81-73 now, Pistons. 5 to play in the third. Tobias against Luka. Tapped away by Luka to Reeves. LeBron down the lane, lays it up, lays it in as he hits the deck, and so does Asar Thompson. And now the lead has been sliced to 6. Tobias with the basketball. Backs up against Ayton. Danas Jenkins gives it back to Tobias. Clock at 7. In the corner to Paul Reed. Way outside Tobias. A long gun's going to be short. And time runs out on that shot clock.
For a minute, George, they've got the Pistons playing a little out of their element, playing a little too fast and hurrying shots, and it's leading the Lakers on a little run here.
4:23 left in the third. 81-75 Pistons. Luka Doncic for the Lakers. Into the paint to LeBron. Spins on Tobias. Fires. It won't fall. Tapped by Ayton. Pulled down by Danas Jenkins. Ahead to Karis Levert. Danas backs up to the wing. Gives to Paul Reed, who finds Karis. Karis against Luka. On the wing to Danas. Top side to Karis Levert. He'll stop and fire and fill it up.
That was a hard shot. And under the conditions and the circumstances, even harder.
That's a clutch hoop for Karis Levert. We've seen that before, though. It's 83-75. Pistons with the lead. Luke Kennard with the ball for the Lakers. Austin Reeves gives to LeBron. Shot clock at 8. LeBron James has Danas on him in front for Reeves. And he needs points for exclusive prices and experiences. Pistons rewards presented by Ticketmaster. Reeves makes them both. 83-77.
Here's what happens when you establish yourself as a scorer. You get a chance to struggle, and sometimes struggle mightily, and then still have a good game. That's what you're seeing with Austin Reeves. He started this game off slowly. Look at him now.
22 points. We're still in the third. JD in the lane. Shot popped out on him. Lakers boarded. Luka has it. Luke Kennard. Inside for Jackson Hayes. The ball kind of redirected, but it still got to Hayes for a jam. And now the Lakers are within 4. 2:44 left in the third. Karis Levert into the corner to Ron Holland. Guns for 3, won't go through. Luka with a rebound. Shot clock at 12 for Luka Doncic. Sideline long gun, won't go. Rebound Karis Levert. Good grab. Danas Jenkins to the basket. Reverses. He hits it. 85-79 Pistons. 6 gold uniforms. Bring it to forecourt. Laravia against Herter. LeBron lobs. Unable to finish is Jackson Hayes, and Jalen Duren was the big reason why. Herter inside for JD. Reverse, no, but he was bumped and fouled. The foul's on Jared Van, the official G League affiliate of the Pistons. Action-packed basketball, family fun, free parking, and mascot appearances at Wayne State Fieldhouse. Great place to watch a ball game. Create a family tradition with a 26-27 membership today at cruisebasketball.com/membership. Guys leading the Pistons tonight. Once the star for the Cruise, Danish Jenkins. He's some other future stars, and you go watch him play.
Yeah, you call him former Cruise now.
Yeah. JD with 2 free throws. He has 16. And Reeves got entangled with defenders and stumbled and traveled.
He's going to bark at the official. Couldn't get a win here tonight.
Pistons up 4. First minute, fourth quarter. Harris Levert with a shot. It won't drop. With Arabia with a bounce to LeBron. Here's to Jackson Hayes. LeBron gets it back. Flips the pass cross court to Arabia. Top side to Reeves. Devontae Green all over him. Reeves to the basket for a scoop. It won't go.
Great defense.
This is going to stop when they need one. A great stop. You're right, Gregory. Chance for the shot. Harris Levert for the Pistons. Harris Levert with a drive. Harris Levert with a shot. Off the high glass. No. LeBron with a rebound. Cross courts to Austin Reeves. Reeves gets a screen. Lobs it inside for the man who set the screen, Jackson Hayes.
Hayes is trending back to the first quarter when it was difficult for both these teams to get much done.
We'll see. Kind of looks that way. LeBron backs in. He's had a lot of trouble scoring. Gets to the basket this time, though, for a deuce. And it's 91-89. We got a ball game, folks. 10 minutes left. The Pistons and the Lakers doing battle one more time. Harris Levert gives to Kevin Huerter. He'll jack up a 3. It won't go through, but JD's got the rebound. Top side to Levert. Star Thompson deep for JD. Flips it up and in.
That's the second time he's going to get done.
Kevin Huerter with a basketball for the Pistons. Shot clock down to 7. He'll drive it. Dish it to Harris Levert. Time for a 3. Off the rim. Austin Reeves with the rebound. He'll bring it to forecourt. Crosses over, gets to the basket. Batted away by Devontae Green. And out of bounds off the Lakers.
I think it went off Hayes, who had it right there in his hands, but he was looking at the basket and not catching the basketball.
Gonna do first what comes first. Pistons inside to Karras. No chance against LeBron. It's batted around. Reeves has it to LeBron. Nice bounce. What a pass.
He looked at Reeves and he passed it underneath the Vanderbilt. That is
9 assists for LeBron James.
That is a classic no-looker.
Now it's 10. They added that assist to his total. And the Pistons go inside for out of 8. Now he's 9 for 9. Hits the first. Danish.
Earlier today, George, when we were discussing this game, would you be okay with a 1 or a 2 point game with just under 9 to go? What would you have said?
I said yes. Yeah, there's no Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would have taken that, roll with it and see what
and
the
no
Pistons
Isaiah
can do.
Stewart and no Marcus Sasser.
Yeah.
91 for the Lakers. Pistons lead by 2. LeBron touches it to Jackson Hayes, and the ball gets away. It's out of bounds.
Good recovery.
To the home team.
Got it out of the hands of LeBron, and it ends up going out of bounds on the Lakers. Pistons, again, hanging in there.
Danish Jenkins to forecourt. Tobias, dribble hands to Kevin Huerter.
Zone right now by the Lakers. An extended one, too.
JD inside. Devontae Green got it blocked. For the goaltend.
Heck yeah.
8:08 to play. Austin Reeves against Danis. Screen from Hayes. Hayes is bumped, and they'll call the foul. Arabia checks in. Lakers to LeBron. LeBron backs and bumps. Pass into the paint, taken away. Kevin Huerter with the drive. Kevin lays it up, lays it in. Luke Kennard got hit in the mouth in the scrum. And now the Pistons have hit the Lakers in the mouth with a 6-0 run. 97-91. Austin Reeves short with a long gun. Hayes gets it back for LeBron. LeBron with a line driver off glass as he was bumped going into the shot. Third. LeBron hits the first. Asar Thompson's coming back.
Why?
For the Pistons. Luka's coming back for the Lakers. That's why Asar's coming back. 7:25 left. LeBron makes all three. He has 10 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds. 97-94. Pistons with the lead in the ball. 7:17 to play.
Lakers are going to stay in that zone.
JD comes to work against it against Hayes. Drops it down to Tobias. Over Reeves with a shot. And on the way down, LeBron got a hand on the shot, and that's a goaltend.
Now he makes
trailing by 5. 6:55 left. LeBron against Tobias. Luka against Jalen Durham. Starts along the baseline. Couple of up fakes and a shot that it won't drop. Tobias with a rebound.
You know what? He was trying so hard to get that foul. I think it may have disconcerted his effort on the shot.
Absolutely. Great call. Danis Jenkins against Reeves. Hands to JD. Topside Tobias. Clock at 9. Tobias against Reeves. Clock at 6. Now 5. Hands it off inside for Danis. Fires from the baseline and fills it up.
He's having a night.
What, me worry? Are you kidding? 22 and 8 dimes for Danis Jenkins. And now the Pistons lead him by 7. 6:10 to play. Luke Kennard back to Luka Doncic. Clock's at 6. Luka to the baseline, fires and fills it up. Luka with 30.
I like Luka Doncic. I like watching him play. He's supremely talented. But, man, he has something to say to the official after every single shot.
Sometimes they get so used to it they don't tee him up, and maybe they should. Lean to the rim, and JD scores. He has 20.
On 9 shots, George.
103-96. LeBron's pass. Picked off by Kevin Huerter. Heck of a defensive play. Here comes Kevin to forecourt. The Danis in the lane. Nearly lost it. Now he did to Luka. Ahead to LeBron. LeBron. Luke Kennard, corner 3, won't go through. LeBron with a rebound, back up, and he made his mark on this ball game.
Yeah, he has.
Sneaking up on a triple-double, but only 12 points. Needs one more rebound for a triple-double. Danis Jenkins lost the dribble. Goes back to get it. Takes it to the rim. Flips it up and in. That's called concentration from that young man. He has 2 dozen.
I'll throw determination in there, too.
You've got it. 105-98 Pistons. Luka backs in, spins and fires, draws a foul. Luka's first free throw is up and in. 5-point Piston lead with 4 minutes left. Duncan Robinson gives to Paul Reed. Back to Duncan. Gets to the lane. Pivots. Almost lost it. Goes to the floor for it against LeBron. Comes up with it. Asar Thompson had it. Inside for Tobias. The shot.
Them to throw passes that are low percentage.
Screen by Ayton for Luka.
Paul Reed just stayed down. Hand up, stay down.
Luka over Reed, and he missed it. Ayton with a rebound. Back up with a hook off the glass, and he hit it.
Helps to be 7 feet tall.
Ayton has 10 and 10 rebounds. It's now 3-point Piston lead. Danis Jenkins to Duncan Robinson. Long gunning, no. Rebound to Paul Reed, hits the floor. 3:09 left in the third. Pistons are up 3.
Boy, how big would a basket here be?
Duncan Robinson off the glass. It's in and out. Squirts out of bounds. 3:02 showing on the clock. Danis in. Bounce to Duncan Robinson. Now JD. Whoop. Duncan Robinson went one way. The pass went the other. 3 minutes to play. Luka Doncic hangs on to it for a minute against Asar. Off on the wing to Luke Kennard.
Through of Luke Kennard, and that's going to get called.
Luke gets the first free throw. That tightens it up to 105 to 103. Another. It's up and it's in.
He was the hero in Orlando in their last game with a three-pointer as the clock ran out, gave them a 1-point victory. Luke Kennard.
Made his free throws. He has 6. And now we're tied at 105. Tobias against Luka. 2.5 left. Tobias turns to the lane, fires, fills it up. Clutch shot. Executed to perfection by Tobias Harris.
Lakers didn't bring another guy, so he had one-on-one and multiple dribbles.
Nobody better in those situations than Tobias. Luka, topside to Kennard. Kennard holds that pivot foot, sends it outside to Luka. Deep to Ayton, and a whistle with the clock at 7. DeAndre Ayton missed the first. An even better foul now.
61% free throw shooter, George. Heck of a foul. Lock out if you're the Pistons.
He nailed the next. Pistons 107, the Lakers 106. 2 minutes to play. Danis Jenkins to forecourt against Reeves. Keeps that dribble. Backs up against Ayton. Clock at 8. Starts his drive, gets to the basket. A swipe at it, and Ayton doesn't get it. It comes away to the Lakers. Pistons lead them by 1. 1:38 to play. LeBron James dishes to Luka. Luka on the sideline. Backs up with the clock at 6. Top side of Kennard. He'll fire. It's in and out. Rebound to Tobias. Pistons caught a break there. That thing started to go down. 1:12 left. Pistons by 1. Clock at 10. Tobias against Luke Kennard. Gives to Asar Thompson. Clock at 4. He'll turn and fire. He missed it. Off it comes to Luka Doncic. 55 seconds left. Pistons up 107 to 106. High screen for Ayton. To try to free Luka. Gives it back to Ayton. Gets it back. Shoots a pass to Luke Kennard. Kennard inside the right. Ooh, got the first. Nearly came out, but it didn't. So now we're tied at 107 with 39.9 to go in the game. A clean make on the next one, the first Laker lead. Tobias with a smile on his face, being guarded by LeBron. Duncan Robinson bounces to Tobias on the weave, the handoff to Danis Jenkins. Danis drives. He drew contact and a foul. Arabia fell on him.
3 from him to put a game in the overtime. He made all 3. Let's see what happens here.
Sure did against Cleveland. First one's up and it's in.
And the good news here is that, you know, if he makes this and put the Pistons up, unless the Lakers go really, really quick to try and play 2 for 1, the Pistons should get the possible last possession.
Exactly. That one's good for Danis. And the Pistons are up 1-0 more for the Lakers. Luka bounces it inside to Reeves. Reeves turns to the lane. To the basket. Fires and fills it with 29.7 to play.
It went early, too. That was by deception.
Thank you. Kevin Huerter will inbound. Outside for Danis. Danis drives. Danis from the baseline. Fires, fills it with 24.6 left. Pistons by 1. Here come the Lakers. Split second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Luka to the lane. Luka with a fadeaway. No! Jalen Duren with a rebound. Off to Duncan Robinson. Ahead to Danis. And he's grabbed and fouled with 9 seconds to play. The Pistons coming through so far. Now he has set a new career high. First free throw's up and it's in. He has 29. Pistons 112. The Lakers 110. 9 seconds showing on the game clock.
If he makes this, I imagine the Lakers will call a timeout and advance the basketball. Pistons will then have to decide if they're going to foul or give the Lakers a chance to tie it up with a shot by not fouling.
Danis with another clutch free throw. That's a bad boy, right? 113 to 110. The Pistons lead them here in downtown Detroit.
Nowadays, if you're going to foul on to avoid the shot, you almost have to foul on the very catch because guys are so good at going into the shot immediately.
LeBron will inbound. Whips it to the middle of the court. Luka hangs on. Luka against JD. Shots on the way, and it's short. And the Lakers now